Please subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe and bell notification. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can search for me at sketchit.fun. Alright, welcome back. Today we'll be covering the line tool. So the line tool is a pencil, or the shortcut for the line tool is L. So to work on the line tool, you left click once, drag the line, left click a second time, and there you go. Let's draw another line. So left click once, you hold on to shift. So this time around, pay attention to the length. So we'll make a 5 meter, which is 5000 mm line. So if you draw the line, if it's in green, even though it don't look like it, but that means it's parallel to the green line, the green axis. Another way is if you press up, up will mean that it's parallel to the blue line, left will be parallel to the red, down would be perpendicular to this line that we just drew. If you want to exit this command, you press escape. So the line tool can be used to draw shapes like squares, rectangles, polygon. As long as the 4 corners touch, a face will appear. So line tool, you have to use the line tool with inferencing. I promise you, it might not look like a straight line now, but later, what I'm doing here is called inferencing. That means I'm fixing the axis to be on the line to be in parallel to the red axis, and I'm telling the Sketchup program that this is where I want my line, my red line to end, and I'm using this as a reference point. If you're happy, you just left click. If I look from the top, you see, it's actually a rectangle and the lines are straight. So from different angles, the lines might not look straight, but you have to trust that when your line is in parallel to the axis, it's gonna be straight. There are hints, like they tell you whether it's an endpoint, a midpoint, or another endpoint. So this makes your life easy. Like for example, if it's on the green axis, it will state that it's on the green axis from the point that you started. So similarly, on point from red axis, you notice that the midpoint will have a different color to the end point. So like here, see, it tells you it's a midpoint. Just keeps going on. Alright, now that I've shown you how to use the line tool while using inferencing, so it's time for a challenge. The picture that you see here, you have to draw this picture within 3 minutes, and you can only use the line tool to draw the building. Okay, so now your 3 minutes begin. now that the 3 minutes have ended, let me show you how it's done with only the line tool. So I've already selected the line tool. So I've already got one side up. So I go to the midpoint. So one side is up already. So I'm using Inferencing. So I just navigated to an angle which is easy for me to work with. You see, while you're using a line tool, you can zoom in, orbit, or pan. If you need help with navigation, you can look at the video that I did for navigation. See? Just like that, with only the line tool, you've completed a building. So maybe some of you might not be able to get it straight away, but it's okay. You just keep practicing. This exercise is for you to be familiar and get more practice with line tool and drawing straight lines and using inferencing. In my next video, I'll be teaching you how to use the rectangle tool. So you might want to save this house for future tutorials, or if not, you can just redraw it the next time. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe and bell notification. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. You can search for me at sketchit.fun.